Skin Times 5.
It's located in the Pacific Palisades. We're here with celebrity dermatologist Dr. Ava Shamban.
That's me.
That's
me.
Dr.
So
Ava.
happy to be here with these two beautiful women.
Skincare
Thank you.
expert, cutting edge, you name it.
Oh,
Dr.
yeah.
Ava has all of the latest and the greatest. So.
Tips and tricks to reverse the signs of aging and to keep your skin glowing.
Yes, and she's also going to let us know what works, what doesn't work, and it's just tons of tips for us to prevent and correct some of the biggest skin complaints that we as women have. So
first I'm going to tell you about the idea behind the concept of Skin Times 5, which is that having practiced for since dinosaurs walked the earth,
I don't believe that.
Well, kind of close. So I've come to learn about what 5 categories of treatments work really well to help first halt the process of aging and reverse signs of aging.
Wow.
So it's sort of a problem-solution approach.
Right.
So we know that some of the problems that we start to see are brown spots on the skin. You sort of get,
like liver spots.
The little, so-called liver spots, which
Craving.
have nothing to do with your liver. They just have to be the color of liver, which I don't think
okay, I
anybody
didn't know
eats
that.
it anymore. They
Yeah,
just brown.
right.
But they're not related to your liver at all.
Okay.
They're just related to sun exposure and your skin type. And then we also start to notice changes like in texture, like the tone sort of gets kind of dull.
too.
Crepiness, sort of fine lines and wrinkles.
Yeah.
So that's another big problem. Then another issue is the skin starts to kind of come down a little bit. We sort of start to look like we're melting a little bit.
Right.
The sagging skin. And so that's from lack of laxity and a reduction in the amount of the 2 main proteins in skin, which of course are collagen and elastin. So I moved to the category of tissue tightening. So when you look at the 5 treatments, and so the first one is called the refresher, which is essentially a light peel. The second one is called the infuser, and so what that is it's a specialized facial that not only has 5 steps to it.
Right.
It has an exfoliation. It sucks out all the gunk out of your pores, and then there's a positive pressure of active ingredients, antioxidants. So by the time you do all the 5 steps, your skin really looks glowy. And so that's something that's like people talk about, what do people do for the red carpet? So we do that essentially all over any exposed areas of the body, because obviously you saw the Grammys and the other awards that people are wearing.
Yes.
Now it's not like the boobs up, it's sort of like the boobs.
Yeah.
See, everything's sort of like natural. So we have to have the skin look good from head to toe. Okay, so that's the second treatment. The third one we call mindless, and so that's all the injectables. And so we're not going to do that live today. We're going to do that at another one. So the injectables include what we call the neuromodulators. That would be Botox, Dysport, and Xeomin. And then also the fillers, because as we get older, some of the bones start to flatten, and the fat pads that are on top of the bones start to shrink and descend, once again contributing to that kind of 2-dimensional melty look. So we want to have the face not have that puffy marshmallow look, but more to maintain the contour.
Yes,
Just a natural contour.
Even it caves in on the side.
Yes, that
The
peanut, the temples, and that's bony loss. So that's with the third category, which is injectables. So we've got peel, specialized facial, injectables, and then the fourth one we call a spotless, and that's laser. And so that laser can be used to remove both red and brown. And so sometimes with cumulative, with sun exposure over the years, you start to see a lot of red spots and browns. And then the 5th category are the radio frequency devices, and this is where you heat the skin, which stimulates the production of collagen and elastin and tightens. And so we also have one that we call, is it called the full picture or the big picture?
Oh yeah, the big picture.
The
big picture complete.
And the big picture and the big picture complete. And that's where we layer all these treatments on top of each other, which no one really knew you could do, but I did all the dermatology for that show, Extreme Makeover. And so what I learned was like, Dr. Shamban, we got to have Angela ready for, camera ready in 2 weeks. I'm like, oh my God, dermatology is usually like 4 or 5 months. But it turns out that if you layer treatments, you not only get a really nice additive effect, but you can get a lot done in a short amount of time. So we do that. And
But
so
how far do you have to space them?
In
no.
between treatments.
We just do it right on top of each other.
Oh,
Yeah, we just don't do the
really?
injectables,
Yeah,
right?
I'm just in this room. We have all this. You just lie here, and and I do everything within one appointment.
Okay.
And so this is
Okay.
Colleen, and Colleen is a registered nurse.
Hi, Colleen.
We managed to extricate her from the intensive care unit, so
Wow.
so she's really making
Happy
people feel
here?
happy
Oh,
here.
oh, I'm
happy
happy.
here. So it's really that full picture is like it's one of our biggest sale
It
items,
is.
and people come
Yeah.
in and it takes an hour and a half, but you come out tight and plump. I mean, it really looks good, but
Oh,
no
yeah.
injectables with that.
Okay.
So those are, and so, but the idea behind Skin Times 5 was I just sort of broke it all down. It's so confusing into 5 treatments
Right.
and treatments that don't have any downtime and treatments that you can do on a regular basis. Because right now it's so easy, like you want your nails done, you want your hair blown dry, you want to go have a quick, cycling workout. We all know those big brands.
Yeah.
where you
Dry
can
bar
go-
for the skin.
So this
ladies.
is like a dry bar for the skin,
I love it, yeah.
or Soul Cycle, Soul
Right.
Skin, with the idea that you can just like come in and ideally what I'm planning on doing is opening this up in other cities, and so that it doesn't matter where you are, that you can have something that's been curated by a someone who might be my
Right.
experience, so that my Ava Shamban fingers are all
Right.
across everywhere. And that it's so you can have a reliable treatment, and I think that's why those other brands have worked. Whether you're getting your coffee at Starbucks or you're checking into a Four Seasons, I want people to feel that same way about their skin when they come to Skin Times 5.
Right.
That it's a safe place to get a facial or whatever the treatment is with competently trained and state-of-the-art equipment.
Well, I think that's so important to have a curated center of treatments that can
Yes.
really work. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of people ask me all the time, you do so much. What works, what doesn't? So
Yeah.
you've already done the work for us.
Right.
You've curated
exactly,
everything.
because
You've
it's
tested
all
every
under-
machine out there. You've
Yeah.
tested all this stuff.
And it's
So-
under one roof, which
Right.
is one spot. That's
and,
great.
and do people come in, do you think of people as coming in like once a week for a different treatment? Do they alternate between treatments?
So if a person has an issue, so let's say a woman or a man has adult acne, then that individual could come in every
Mhm.
week. Usually what I think for other, if people have brown spots or textural, it's really more once a month. But it's supposed to be
Right.
like taking care of your hair. You
Right.
want to go in once a month, every other month. If there's a problem, we design a treatment program just for you. And so the first visit takes longer because it's a complete skin evaluation. And then after we've corrected the problem, then we move into that would be reversing signs of aging or sun damage, and then we move into maintenance, which is depending on the age and on what the underlying skin condition is, because it doesn't
Right.
really matter what the number is on your passport. It's
Yeah.
really
That's right.
Yeah.
it's
Not
really,
anymore.
not
No.
anymore. No, we're past numbers. But it's
Right.
really about how you look, and so then we design a program saying,
Right.
okay, you're going to come in every 3 months, or
Right.
every other month, and you'll have a facial, and then every 4th month you'll have the laser, or, or however it is.
Right, right.
Yeah.
But we want to maintain. I believe that how you look is part of wellness, and so the same
agree.
way, don't you think?
I
Of course.
agree.
Well,
Absolutely.
We're on board with that.
Yes, yeah, and it affects your health. I mean,
Right.
really, because it all starts inside here.
Right.
So inside out makes perfect
Oh, yeah.
sense. It's like dressing for success. Same thing
Yeah.
with the way you look. Makes you feel.
It's very important.
It's very important.
It's
So
so
since it's
important.
part of wellness, and you want to put it into your maintenance program. And
Yeah.
now, if you ask me a question, I'll talk forever. So, so I'm going to stop talking.
Well, I guess we could start on the treatments. How
Yes,
about that?
so I'm very lucky today because I'm going to get the Furminator.
The Furminator.
Furminator.
Yes.
Furminator.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so, okay, let's get started. Thank you.
Okay.
Sure. I went to the cybersecurity conference last night. Oh my God, it was so terrifying.
Oh.
But so far, no chips in you, so we're good.
So we are putting a water-based gel on our face. This is going to help to conduct the radio frequency.
Is it cold?
It's a little cold.
Chilly.
Yeah.
It's okay, I have makeup on. Doesn't matter.
That wasn't supposed to happen, by the way, folks. I just wanted to make sure I hydrated her hair.
It looks like you have a little jellyfish on your.
That
on your
is,
face.
Right? That's a good idea.
That's very funny. Okay.
So what you can see with Melissa is that she's got, it's when everybody lies down, that's how the plastic surgeons evaluate whether you need a facelift. They say, okay, see what you look like when you lie down.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
So
How's it looking?
like you're 15, so, but you don't need any surgery. But in terms of the skin, your skin is really pretty nice. It's really nice. But you start to see like see this, like just a little extra. So this is an ideal time to start doing these non-invasive treatments before the situation becomes extreme, before you really have any sagging.
Right. How do we get rid of that? The Firminator does that too?
The Firminator, yes.
Yeah.
And so we do this like, I mean, I do it once a month personally, but and it really has been shown to stimulate, as I said, the collagen and the elastin.
I'm just gonna grab the magic wand.
Magic wand.
Yes, the magic wand. Thank you very much. Okay, so. Okay. So.
And then we'll start with your face and then do your neck.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So we're gonna start on her forehead.
How far long do they have to wait
Oh,
before getting this
After
treatment?
this treatment?
Before or after?
Well, if you get it before, I would wait a good week before getting this treatment.
Okay.
Every study has shown there's no effect on the injectables. It doesn't melt them, it doesn't move them, but I still would like them to be more settled into the tissue before doing any kind of a treatment. So if you're doing a lot of actresses who come in from a set and they need to have a treatment, then the order of business is to do the radiofrequency treatment first and then do the injectable second.
okay, it's coming along.
And show them what they're going to be winning.
Yes.
Which
we're gonna-
products?
So it's inevitable that it does
this
get in your hair.
exfoliator.
So don't come here after. We'll try to avoid go into the hair salon first, and then come in here.
So go to dry bar
yeah, exactly.
And since we don't have time for the full-on infuser, we're going to. Oh, look how fresh
she
this
already
is.
had.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
She
already
had one, yeah, but just
yes.
not today. So we'll
Yeah.
just follow it up with a little.
Which is awesome to do the infuser after this. It's amazing. And then what I like to do is incorporate the refresher with the infuser, because then you get really deep down clean and just glowing after.
Okay. And let's just
That's
do
wonderful.
let's do one more wipe down, and then we can do.
Nice.
What beautiful skin you have.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we're just gonna cover up your eyes, and then we'll do a little. This is the green tea and vitamin C mister.
Awesome.
Smells great.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're in Hawaii. Do you want to sit here, Doctor?
no, you can just put a little bit of this on.
What's going on next?
We're just gonna put on some of the
This is the
sunflower calming skin cream.
Just the.
Yeah.
My skin feels very good right now.
Does it? Does it feel tight?
Yeah. And then
Looks great.
Thank you.
Glowing. Can you smell the?
I do.
Yeah. Are you in Hawaii yet?
Feels great.
No, she still does have a little makeup on, so
So
if you
it's a
see
little-
anything,
yeah.
it's a little viscous right now.
It's all right. We'll just wipe off a little bit of the excess.
Well, I
Super
wanted to come
soft,
here
though.
camera ready.
Super soft. You did a good job.
Yeah, well, now you're leaving red carpet ready.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
You look good.
Thank you.
I love it.
I'm so
Beautiful.
excited to see. Do you have a mirror?
Oh yeah.
Let me see. Oh my
Nice,
God.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Really glowing.
Wow. It's
See, what's really
amazing.
interesting was how your cheeks
I
like
know.
really plumped up.
Look at that.
Lifted.
I know.
Yeah.
You could really see a difference.
Oh yeah. You can.
Yeah, you really can.
This is great.
Well, everybody, thank you so much. tuning in. So
Oh,
if you
give her a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you live in Los Angeles,
So
Skin
good.
Times 5. Come see Dr. Ava.
Come
see
in,
Pauline.
come
join
join
us.
us.
Yeah.
Come join us.
And don't forget, giveaway. Very excited. Thank you so much.
You are
Thanks
so
for
welcome.
tuning in.
Appreciate it.